they're rude, they're hitting you, they are screaming at you, they are spitting on you, they are biting you. Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. As you can see by the title, today I'll be sharing with you 5 reasons not to become a dental hygienist. Now, don't get me wrong, I am in no way bashing dental hygiene as a career, because I am a dental hygienist and I completely love it. I am obsessed with my career. But with every job, there are cons. There will be downsides. No job is perfect. So I'm just sharing with you 5 things that I think people should take into consideration before becoming a dental hygienist. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Reason number 1, dental hygiene can cause a negative effect on your physical well-being. Because of the nature of our job, dental hygienists are prone to wrist problems, neck problems, back problems, a lot of physical problems. So we are prone to musculoskeletal disorders, for example, carpal tunnel syndrome and repetitive stress disorder. So a lot of these musculoskeletal disorders or problems that we encounter are due to repetitive movements. So we're doing the same thing every day. And I mean, we'll be doing the same thing every single day for the rest of our life, or so long as we are dental hygienists. So we have small wrist movements when we're trying to take off plaque and calculus can be very tenacious. It's very hard to come off, so you have to put strength behind of these wrist movements, you know, the flick of the wrist, right? So after a while, this can really take a toll on you. So it is super important that you practice good ergonomics and good techniques so you avoid these disorders altogether. But sometimes it's very hard to control because of the people that employ us, the dentists. They invest in very cheap, or they buy very cheap equipment and instruments to save money, and this can really affect us negatively. For example, chairs, they get cheap chairs or the chairs that are not right for the job. I have been at offices where the chairs have no back support, they are not level because they're broken, other things, and these can definitely negatively affect your physical health. Reason number 2, it is a dirty job. You have to work with spit, you have to work with blood, calculus, plaque, week-old food or month-old food at that. As I said, there's bad breath, which God knows is at times very awful. I know that I'm kind of immune to it. I don't really pay it that much attention at times. I'm kind of used to it, so it doesn't bother me as much. But there's still 1 and 2 cases that really be prepared to have patients spit on you for God knows what reason. I've had countless occasions where patients just spit on me. Kids, adults, everyone spits on you. It is something you definitely have to condition your mind to. It's a dirty job. Prepare to get hit by calculus, to be spit on, to leave with your gloves, you know, bloody. You have to get accustomed to it, you know, condition your mind and you'll be okay. Reason number 3, dental hygienists are at a major risk to contract diseases. So there is something called bacterial aerosolization. So let me explain this to the best of my ability. We use ultrasonic scalers, and we use these scalers to clean the plaque and the calculus from off of the patient's teeth. Now, the ultrasonic scaler uses water as a coolant. So it sprays water, and there's a mist of water going around at all times when you're using the instrument. Now, since you're using this in people's mouth, this water splatter, whatever you want to call it, it mixes with blood with, you know, bacteria, everything that's in the patient's mouth, their saliva, and that too is now being splattered everywhere along with the water. It's very easy to contract diseases as a dental hygienist and other infections. We have a very strict infection control protocol, and if we do not follow that, guys, we can get things, even the common cold or the flu, simple things like that, and then things more extreme like COVID-19, if you get what I'm going with. So we work a lot with sharps as well, so needles, instruments, and if we get stuck with one of these, it is very easy for us to contract a disease or something else from these sharps. So for example, an syringe needle or injection needle, if we're stuck with one, we can contract, you know, viruses like the HIV, etc. And the same with the dirty instruments. They're very, very sharp, and they are going in contact with, you know, bodily fluids, bloods, body tissue, etc. Yeah, so I actually was stuck by an injection needle. Was not the best experience. I told the story in a previous YouTube video, so if I can, I will definitely link it somewhere here on the screen. If not, the link will definitely be in the description box below. Reason number 4, very mean and unpleasant patients. Now, you know, with our job or as a dental hygienist, you work with people. That is what you do. And it is difficult at times. People can be very difficult, and people can be very mean and hurtful with the things they say. You know, you have people who come there and they just don't want to be there, and they're in a super bad mood, or something happened to them, they're in a super bad mood, and they come and they take it out on you. They're very disrespectful, and yeah, you're talking to them, they don't want to answer, or they're just very rough, and I don't know what to call it, just very rude. And you can't really say anything because professionalism, so you just have to hear them out and try to be as respectful as possible, even if they are not. Kids are not all happy and sparkly all the time. You have the kids that come in and scream at you for whatever reason, I don't know. They're rude, they're hitting you, they are screaming at you, they are spitting on you, they are biting you. Yeah, it can be very difficult. It's a very tricky situation, and it can be very upsetting and frustrating at times when these type of patients come in, and yeah, you just don't want to see them, but you don't have a choice. A quick little story. A child came in, they were like preteens, I believe, and she was getting an extraction done. I was assisting the dentist, and she was not a fan of the injection needle, and she basically told us that if we stuck her the needle, she was going to call someone and have them shoot us. And you know, yeah, that was a very weird experience, but I'm just sharing that. So people and kids, not only adults and children can be very mean. Reason number 5, an oversaturated job market. No, this won't apply to everyone. There's some countries or some cities that are way bigger, so there's a higher demand. But for example, where I live in Jamaica, in Kingston, Jamaica, there is a bit of oversaturation in the market for dental hygienists right now, so it is very difficult to find a job and a secure one. This again can be very frustrating, especially if you do find a job. Sometimes it doesn't pay as well, but because there's nothing else there, you take it. But again, you know, it varies from location to location. So you might be lucky to be in a city where there is a high demand, so you get a job like that, and then for other people like me, it took a while for you to secure something that was really good or worth your time. Alright, so that is it for today's video. I really do hope that you enjoyed it. Next video, I will be sharing with you 5 reasons you should become a dental hygienist. So definitely hit the subscribe button and the post notification bell so you will be notified when it is posted. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.